Alright, so let's start with filling out the first box, which is the attract section, and the question is what is your target audience? Now, identifying your target audience is the very first step. And if you spread your audience too wide and too thin, your effort will be diluted. Now, some of my clients said, oh, my audience is everybody, but everybody is nobody. So your target audience could be a wide range. It could be donors or volunteers or members if you're a member-driven organization, and journalists, and could be corporate sponsors. Now, quickly, I want to explain these different types of generations: the baby boomers, Generation X, and Generation Y, and what is your target audience within one of those groups. Now, let's take a quick look. So the baby boomers, the birth year is between 1944 and 1964, and their media consumption is the traditional media like TV, radio, magazines, newspaper. They may not be the physical newspapers, could be digital newspaper and then magazine, but that's their main media consumption. And in terms of social media, so they use Facebook a lot to stay in touch with family members and reconnect with old friends. Now, the next group is Generation X. So the birth year in this category is 1965 and a year 1980. And in terms of media consumptions, they still watch TV. However, they are also digitally savvy and spend roughly 7 hours a week on Facebook. So most of the time, the Facebook. And then now, next, the younger generation, Generation Y, their birth year is between 1981 and 1991. So the roughly year 25 to like 40 years old. And then this generation is extremely comfortable with using mobile devices. But the 32% will still use computer for purchasing, something like a donation. They like to use the computer and then purchasing membership. So, and they typically have multiple social media accounts, not just the Facebooks. They have Twitters and probably Instagram and so forth. So those three types of generations you have to think about. And then let's move on to personal development. So we quickly take you through to develop personas. So what are genders, age, could be more detailed, household income, and what do they want from you, and then what are their goals. So there are a bunch of questions you have to think about. You should be ready to answer to those questions. Then you fill in those forms, and in this case, this is my previous client. They identify it's a female and then specific group of age group of people, and we also identified what kind of professionals and what kind of household incomes, and then we kind of put this kind of stock image picture too. It's kind of important that we can visualize who your target audience are. So, and then we put those information in the first box. So you get some idea how this exercise will take you through, and hopefully I can help you to go through every 9, fill out all 9 boxes too. All right, thank you very much. Bye-bye.